The ability to distinguish between what deserves our attention and what doesn't lies at the heart of essentialist thinking. It requires a practical shift from automatic reactions to deliberate, systematic decision-making. Too often, we live with the assumption that everything that comes our way is both important and urgent. As a result, we fill our schedules with back-to-back commitments and forget that only a small fraction of them truly makes a meaningful difference in our journey. Discernment, then, becomes a daily practice. It begins by creating space before saying yes, a brief pause to honestly ask how this commitment affects your short and long-term goals, and whether the expected benefit is worth the time and energy it requires. This evaluation doesn't have to rely on intuition alone. It can be translated into practical rules that simplify decisions and reduce mental overload. One effective approach is to use a simple decision filter built around 3 core criteria: alignment with your main goal, the level of impact it's likely to produce, and the effort required compared to the return. Any commitment that doesn't pass through this filter is delayed, declined, or reshaped to better fit your priorities. In practice, it's helpful to maintain a short list of core priorities, no more than 3 goals within a given period, and use this list as a reference point for every decision. Any request that doesn't support at least one of these goals automatically becomes lower priority. This makes saying no more professional and objective rather than emotional. Another key aspect of discernment is actively letting go of old commitments. Many people hold on to outdated projects or roles that no longer add value, simply because they dislike the idea of withdrawing or fear losing relationships. Essentialism encourages the courage to cancel what no longer serves you and to communicate that decision clearly and respectfully, because staying in unproductive roles drains time and energy that could be invested in higher impact opportunities. Discernment should also be built into your daily and weekly routines through regular reviews. These check-ins allow you to evaluate your commitments against clear standards, giving you perspective outside the noise of daily busyness and revealing tasks that consume energy without meaningful returns. A practical technique is to limit the number of small decisions you make each day by reducing trivial choices or delegating them, so you preserve mental energy for high-impact decisions. Our ability to discern declines with fatigue and distraction, making simplicity a strategic advantage. When it comes to working with others, effective discernment doesn't mean isolation or lack of cooperation. It means communicating clearly when you decline or delay a request, while offering practical alternatives or adjusted timelines that respect the relationship and protect your boundaries. On a psychological level, true discernment emerges when you detach your sense of identity from the number of tasks you handle or how busy you appear. Instead, you begin to measure value by meaningful outcomes rather than activity alone. This internal shift takes practice, but it fundamentally changes how you experience work and reduces the weight of unproductive commitments. Ultimately, discerning what matters and what doesn't is a learnable skill. Start with a simple filter, define 3 reference goals, conduct a weekly review, and practice saying no in a respectful, professional way. Over time, your choices become faster, your time clearer, and your results more focused and impactful. By understanding the value of distinguishing between what is essential and what is secondary, we gain the ability to protect our time and focus, and to turn our efforts into tangible results that truly affect our lives and work. If you found these ideas helpful, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to follow the full series. In the next part of our Essentialism journey, we'll explore the power of systematic elimination and how letting go of the non-essential can free your time and energy to focus on the few things that truly make a difference and transform the way you manage your life.